road again.
That's what we do.
Once again.
Headed the doctor. It's my turn.
Again.
I have a procedure today on my back. I don't know how long it's going to take. WebMD said 15 minutes to 2 hours. So, you know, it's kind of up in the air.
So I brought my computer just in case I'm sitting there for 2 hours.
Yeah, and we're going to be racing a storm. So, welcome to Tornado Alley on top of everything else.
Hopefully no tornadoes though. Just I can handle rain and I can handle some storm. I don't want to worry about a tornado.
No, I don't think it. I mean, I've seen nothing about severe weather, and usually when there's severe weather, it's all over the news for days in advance. So we wanted to talk about the super cool thing we saw on TikTok. She just showed me in the car.
Yeah, so it's like, I watched this TikTok like 7 times last night because I was so impressed. So it's essentially like a consignment shop for art supplies. And apparently this is a thing. And we have never heard of this. And they have like bins that have markers, crayons, bottle caps, there's frames. So it's literally...
so hard to describe, but like, it's amazing.
Yeah, you would just walk through and pick up the scraps, like leather scraps. You just maybe need a little piece. You go through and...
scrapbook pages.
Yeah.
I mean, just, yeah.
We are super mind blown about this because we think this is amazing, and I actually have a space that we could even make this work in. So we're really curious what other people think, and if you guys would utilize something like that in general, whether you're close to us or not, location wise, because there's possibility you could even do some shipping, you know, as long as it's not super breakable glass and things like that. But tell us what you guys think. We will, I wonder if I can get a picture, and we can drop a picture in maybe. Maybe I can find a picture and drop one in to give you guys a visual, because it's really hard to just...
Yeah, when she was describing it to me, I'm like, wow, that sounds like a bunch of junk and a bunch of bins.
Right.
But like, actually seeing the video, it's genius.
It's like, you walk by a shelf that has picture frames. Just, I mean, I don't know if they have glass in them or not, but either way. And so, I mean, you just needed frames for a project.
Just like all different color bottle caps from different kinds of bottles. Like, whether it be like pop bottles or beer cap bottles or...
Just a huge bin of them.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to like...
Yeah, like
play
a whole like barrel full of highlighters. Like, what? Like, why you would need that? I mean, I don't know, but like, it would just be so cool to go to somewhere like that. But it would be so easy to make one, like make that kind of experience. And people have that junk at their house, like construction paper that your kids, you know, aren't playing with, and old crowns, you know, like. And that could be donated, and then we could reuse it for craft projects that people want to do.
Yeah, and I know like there's some ways to get some wholesale like wood projects. So we would like to eventually, we think, incorporating like a DIY night or two with it, because it could all be done in the same space. And it's not in my studio, but it's by my studio, so it would be able to be like get messy without without being messy in the studio. So we're super excited about the thought of this. Well, I'm always up for trying something new. If you don't know me, always. We can always figure out how to put it in the schedule.
Meanwhile, I'm watching TikTok last night, and it's a bunch of guys sitting at the table doing this with their AirPods in, changing the songs on their phones. I'm like, wouldn't it just be easier just to tap your AirPod? No, they're all sitting at a table, smacking themselves in the forehead, changing the songs on their phones. I love TikTok. Please don't take it away.
Right?
What would we do?
Well, I don't know. Can you imagine? And we would have never known about this had I not been watching TikTok when I was trying to go to sleep.
I know. That's probably why you can't sleep.
Maybe. So tell us what you guys think, for real, because we think this is a super awesome idea.
I mean, just to, like, even if you just want to like bring your kids and give them a couple bucks and see what they can do.
Right.
I mean, like, see what they want and what they're envisioning. I mean,
we could have a kids' night.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Where the kids can just come in. Yeah, you give them a budget and they can make something. And we could even have some pre-made ideas. There could be painting, all kinds of things that could tie into this. I mean, like, and this type of thing is perfect for my mind, because there's so many parts and they just all play together. And I love that when I can do so many different things with one thing.
And I'm just here to follow the plan.
To do what?
Follow the plan.
She'll run the cash register.
I'm not good with money. Numbers aren't my thing, but
we'll figure it out.
I like kids, so
yeah, she can help
the kid part.
She can help clean the brushes, put the aprons on, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm a cleaner. It's raining. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, it is raining just a tad, so we'll keep going for now. But if it gets worse, we'll probably stop it.
So we did bring the books today. We haven't done these in a while. Okay, so we have What If, About Me, and Would You Rather.
We haven't done About Me in a while. That's the first one we did, right?
This is the first one we purchased. It's definitely one of our favorites. I like this one the most, for sure. All right, ready?
Ready.
And stop. Is your dad an embarrassing dancer? I can't even imagine him dancing.
He probably would be. But it would be funny. It wouldn't embarrass me necessarily. It would be very comical though.
I would like to see it.
It would be comical.
Do you appreciate and learn from criticism?
Yes. Don't necessarily always appreciate it. I don't like to feel like people are mad at me or something like that. So what's he doing?
I don't know. There's a guy on the side of the road with just a green strap. I don't know.
Sitting in the back of like a Bronco with it open. Yeah, I don't necessarily love criticism, but I do try to use it for the better, I guess, or to make things better. Yeah. What about you?
I don't like to be criticized. I don't take it well. I don't like it. So I mean, I learn from it, and I take what people say, and I take it straight to my heart, and that's probably not what you should do. But
right. I think we're both pretty similar in that way.
Right. I mean, I get that it makes you a better person, but some people are just mean, and sometimes criticism isn't constructive, and that's what I don't enjoy, is the non-constructive criticism.
It really depends how somebody has laid it out there.
Yeah, I agree. And we're sunshining again. Welcome to Missouri. If you saw someone drop a $10 bill, would you keep it or try to return it?
Return it.
Me too. It's not gonna change.
If I didn't see it, on the other hand, see who dropped it, it might be a little bit different, but
it might just be my lucky day.
Right. But I would definitely return it if I saw it dropped.
So yesterday we did sunflower sessions, and we were running around. It was very hot and humid, and we've been in quarantine, so we've kind of been super lazy. So
our bodies are a little out of shape.
How old do you feel?
Oh my goodness, today I feel at least 40, but probably older than that.
Yeah, my back is hurting, my neck is hurting, my knees are hurting. Yesterday was a workout.
When I got out of the car last night, it was like, oh no, I don't know if I can walk to the house.
Yeah, it was a rough drive home from her house to my house, and I got there and was like, I need a shower and my bed. Like,
that's what
there was no in between.
Yep. Well, and like I had a horrible headache. I still did this morning. It's not too bad right now, but I think just staring at the sun through the lens, through the camera, I was like, are my eyeballs sunburned? They hurt so bad this morning.
So worth it though.
It was worth it.
Do you like hot or cold food better?
I do not like cold food. But I don't love hot as in like coffee burn your mouth hot. Like I'm kind of.
If it doesn't burn my mouth, I don't want no part of it.
I'm kind of in between. I'm not a big fan of super hot, but I don't like cold things.
But I like cold sandwiches and like.
Oh well, I wouldn't really consider that cold, but I guess
like wraps and
those kinds of things. Yes, ice cream, things like that. Not really.
Yeah, I could do without. I don't know. I really kind of like ice cream. Like,
not me.
Yeah, I have to be in the mood for it, but I mean I like it.
I do have to be. If I'm in the mood for it, I'll eat a little bit. But I'm like there's a snow cone place And they only have like medium and large, and I'm like, can I get like a mini? Like, can I get like 4 bites? That's all I want.
Yeah.
And my husband, on the other hand, could use 2 or 3 larges. So he's always finishing mine. Whoever else doesn't finish theirs.
Yeah. I use Sensodyne because my teeth are super sensitive, and so cold food, like as far as like ice cream and stuff goes, I like cake. I mean, if that's a choice over anything else, I'll eat that. So, what is something that you've gotten a second opinion on?
I don't really know.
I can't think of anything either. I mean, I guess I had a lot of questions during my pregnancy. Like that I would read something online and then I would maybe ask somebody.
And that's what I say, it kind of depends, like, because if you're looking at this medically, you've had second opinions.
I've had
in 3rd and 4th
and 11th, but yes,
right. But in general, that I don't really know either.
Right, I've kind of just
usually if I have a question, I call my mom, and then that's what happens.
I usually just call Heidi.
And then I call my mom, maybe. I'm like, I don't know, let me find that out.
Okay, we'll do one more, and then we're going to turn on GPS because our turn's coming up. So, what is your most used phrase?
I just had a thought.
I just had a thought. Yeah, that's definitely your phrase.
Yep. And what's yours?
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. When it's usually
not
the opposite of fine.
Which is actually in our merch link. We not only have our logo, but we have each of our sayings that we say on merch items. So that will be in the description.
That was totally not a plug. It just happened to be one of the questions. I wish I could show you, but I didn't even look at the number. So we will catch back up with you here in a few minutes when we get closer to the hospital and we know where we are again.
Yep.
So we'll see you soon. So we made it, and I think we have about
20 minutes probably before we need to go inside.
Yeah, so we thought we would lose my AirPod.
I was like, what are you doing?
I lost it.
Oh, hold on, you're losing books now.
Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in my lap right now.
Everything's just falling apart.
It's fine, everything's fine. Okay, so do you want to do a few?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do a few more with you guys, and then we'll head on in. But we weren't real sure what the rain would do, so we gave ourselves a little extra time. All right. What is your favorite way to spend this Sunday?
In bed. Isn't that everybody's?
I mean, mine's at church, but I also like naps on Sunday.
Yeah, like Sundays are the best for naps.
What do you need more of?
Money. Again, everybody? I
mean, we could always use a little more, right? What is your go-to comfort food?
Pasta. Anything pasta, which is very hard when you're gluten-free, and that's why I fall off the bandwagon a lot, because I love the carbs.
Yeah, I guess it would depend on what kind of comfort food. I mean, like, because mine would probably actually be like cupcakes, but if it's actual food, pizza, I guess.
Eat a lot of pizza.
I would eat pizza all the time. I love pizza. What is the worst thing that you've eaten at a dinner party?
Considering I only have like 3 friends and I don't go to a lot of dinner parties, nor do I really know what a dinner party is.
I don't know. You mean you don't get all big and fancy and dress up and go to dinner parties?
We
should do that sometime.
Just you and me.
Yeah.
And on all the
we
kids.
can invite the guys, I guess, and we just have our own little fancy dinner party. Could be very entertaining.
It would be cute to dress up all the kids in like
fancy dresses. I think I have some like brides or flower girl dresses. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that we could make work probably.
But I mean, if I had to give it a guess, probably like caviar, because
you've had caviar at a dinner party or at a
but I feel like if I had to have been to a dinner party, it would be caviar.
We're not gonna get quite that fancy with our dinner party.
We can pretend.
Okay.
We can get like
escargot
Skittles
is good.
Or something.
Skittles?
Like in place of like
Skittles?
Yeah, or like nerds because they're a little smaller.
It'll be a kid friendly.
Yeah.
Dinner party. Are you neat or messy?
It depends on the situation. Like my car is a complete disaster because I live in here, but my house, I try to keep it really neat. But with 2 small kids and the new puppy, it's kind of gone out the window, but I try.
Yeah, mine is, I live in a life of clutter. I'd like to be neat, and I have sometimes my own organization, but clutter is more my thing. Not intentionally. I just
got lots of stuff.
I have lots of stuff, and I like lots of stuff, and then I don't know what to do with the stuff. And I don't have a big enough house for my stuff, but then I would probably just have more stuff, so.
Bigger. I mean, that's really what happened. We moved from a 2-bedroom to a 6-bedroom, and I don't know how we filled it up, but we did it, and now we need more rooms.
You have nothing. You don't have furniture when you move in because you moved from such a small house. We did the same thing. And then now it's like, I can't even imagine moving at this point.
Oh, yeah.
What is your first proper memory?
What does that even mean?
Like
proper memory.
Well, I think it just means like your first actual memory, like that you really remember.
I grew up at the lake of the Ozarks, and I remember being really small and holding on to the front of the pontoon boat, like the door, and like the wind and the water like all like hitting my face, and like my life jacket always being really tight. And you know, when they're a kid, they go in between your butt, and you always had a wedgie. I remember that. But my childhood was a little chaotic, so
that's a good memory though.
I know, yeah. I love the lake, so definitely that's a good proper
I remember when we lived in Iowa, my dad drove a truck, and we moved to Missouri when I was 3, so it was, you know, I was like 2 to 3, I would say. But I remember there was like windows. Sorry, we have speaking of windows, hold on a second.
Turn off the car alarm.
Okay, there's a car alarm going off. We had the like windows next to the door, and I remember moving like the little curtain and watching out the window when my dad would leave to go to drive on a truck. I don't remember when he would come home. I just remember watching him leave. So
that's sad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a picture of it somewhere. I was pretty little, but let's see. Do you know how to use any weapons? If so, which ones?
I own a gun. I don't necessarily know how to take it apart and clean it, but I know how to load it and use it. And I mean, I guess I know how to use a knife. It seems pretty self-explanatory.
Hopefully not as a weapon though. Like,
right. I mean, if I had to, like, I know where they're at and how to use one, but.
Have you ever slept outdoors?
Yeah, stupid. Who does? No.
Because there's bugs, right?
There's bugs and dirt, and it's hot or it's cold, and no, rocks and nature.
No rocks in nature. Oh, you're a mess.
Yuck. I like hotels. Nice fluffy beds and mini fridges. There's no need for dirt.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
Which song do you hate the most?
I don't really listen to a ton of music, but Baby Shark is so
I knew that's what you were going to say. I was waiting for it.
We listen to that one a lot, and we listen to a lot of JoJo Siwa, and she's not my favorite person in the world. I apologize if that offends anyone, but if I hear Boomerang one more time in my life.
I can't really think of anything. I mean, I know there's songs that I don't like, but I also really like to sing. So even if I don't like it, like the one I'm thinking of is the I'm Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Die. Like, I think that song is so stupid, but I would sing with it if it came on.
Right.
I mean,
I really like that song.
Oh.
It's kind of nostalgic for me. It was like, it's fine.
I know, I was in high school. You were in elementary school.
Yeah. Shut up, I was probably in middle school. It's fine.
I don't know.
We'd have to look it up.
Yeah, we'd have to. We're not really gonna. I literally couldn't remember how old I was yesterday and had to use my calculator. I was like, am I 36 or 37? And I just had my birthday, but I really didn't know. And I'm 37, in case you're wondering.
I'm now 30, and it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Even closer to 40. Yay. All right. Let's do one more. Do you suck or bite lollipops?
I think it just depends on the shape.
I think so too, and how big it is.
Right, and like how fast I really want to eat it. Like if I'm like eating it to eat it so the kids don't eat it, like I bite it really hard.
If you're trying to inhale it and get
right,
it
like
going.
I'm trying to like hide it in the closet and eat it.
In the closet.
You know, if you're a mom, you get it. You know what I'm talking about. You've taken the Hershey bar to the closet or the bathroom to eat it, so you gotta share.
That's my location.
Yeah.
Just so gross. But
what's that crinkle inside? Nothing. Not eating an entire sleeve of cookies or anything. Yeah. Mom life, you know, like if you want anything, you gotta hide it.
I'm not big on suckers or lollipops. I would eat like Dum-Dums once in a while just because they're small. But
right. I mean, like,
and the flavor's pretty good on those, but I don't want one that's gonna take me hours.
I mean, if there's a candy dish sitting there with the Dum-Dum in it, I might grab one.
Yeah.
But like the giant, like unicorn pops, or like the giant ones you get like at the carnival, or the amusement park. What is the point of those? It's just. Did
you ever have a Jawbreaker?
Yes, actually, we just went to Branson, and we went to a candy store, and it was like nostalgic candy from like
Jawbreakers
from the 90s, and like they had a Jawbreaker that was like 3 pounds.
Ian just asked for one like 2 nights ago because he wanted to do something he saw probably on YouTube. With putting it in the microwave, and we were like, no, we're not going to get a Jawbreaker. But like then I'm like, no, I really want a Jawbreaker, like those big old ones that you had to put in a bag in. You ate it for like months, and that's so gross.
Months. And like, yeah, looking back, that's disgusting.
It's so nasty.
Yeah, like, yeah, and it had like all.
But I totally do it again.
Yeah,
I mean, they have, and
I almost bought one, but it was like $11 for like a 3 pound.
I'm thinking, and where was that at? Was that in Branson?
Yeah, it was on the landing.
I think that we went there because that's what
they had, like ranch dressing soda
down by like the water. Yeah. So we went there and we bought the ones on sticks. So we didn't buy that big of one, but I don't know that anybody ever actually ate them. But my kids were pretty little then. If I bought them on sticks now, I bet they would eat them. But I could go for a Jawbreaker.
Maybe we can find a candy store on the way home.
Where's one at the mall? We'll see how well she's moving.
I mean, for a Jawbreaker. I'll move. It's fine.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, we're going to hop off here. We're going to go inside and figure out where we need to be. But I will...
Gonna mask up.
Yeah.
Welcome to COVID.
Yeah. I will keep some video going, and we will check back in later.
See ya.
Bye. Alright, so I'm hanging out in the waiting room. As you guys saw, Katie's already back in the procedure room. They're going to give her sort of a loopy gas to kind of have her somewhat sedated. We don't really know exactly how long it's going to take, and I will keep you guys updated on that. She did just text me and let me know that they're bringing in the IV team because they couldn't get the stick after 2 sticks, which is very common with her. She's very hard to find veins, so I will keep you guys updated. right, so as you guys saw, Katie is done with the injections. She got 6 of them in her back. I am getting ready to drive over there to that entrance and pick her up.
Hey, we're just now leaving Chipotle for the second time. We tried to go to a Chipotle outside of the hospital and I almost passed out.
So that was a quick trip.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna meet you in the car and we'll try again in another town. So I got 6 injections. It hurts really, really bad. I'm laying on ice currently. I wasn't quite prepared for the pain that was coming, but if it works, it'll give me relief for 6 to 12 months. So I'm willing to take a little bit of pain now for overall pain to be gone in the long run.
Yeah, I had injections. They were, I mean, I assume they were a little bit different, but I only had 1 injection and I had a series of 3 that I did 4 weeks apart. And mine lasted 6 months solid, and then after that they started wearing off. And I could actually get them again, but they made my face swell up like a chipmunk. So
I thought she was cute.
It was very, very round. So I'm waiting as long as I can before I have to get them again. We're probably slowly getting there, but we'll see. I'm gonna put it off as long as I possibly can.
You can go around.
Probably until my legs start going numb. That's when I had to get them the last time. So when that happens, we'll go from there.
Yeah.
But she got 6 all at one time and doesn't have to like do a series of them. So she just has a follow-up in 6 weeks. So,
which I feel like is positive.
Right.
I don't know if I could do that. Like if I would sign myself back up to do it again.
6 would be a lot to do every 4 weeks. I can't really imagine. Yeah, working the...
It's amazing how many different kinds of back injections and shots there is. Like, I think we've gotten totally different shots. And
right.
Because mine was called, like, radioactive microablation or something. And I don't know. It was...
I don't actually know what mine was called. I don't think I ever really looked it up.
Yours must have been like a steroid situation for your face to swell.
It did have steroids in it for sure.
But so we wanted to end the vlog, and so to tell you how it went, and now we're gonna eat some Chipotle.
That's what we do.
Yeah, not gonna do that on camera.
No,
so
it's not pretty.
Yeah, you know, rice gets everywhere. So we will see you again. We're not sure what the next video will be. But if you guys have any suggestions, we'd love to hear them. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell and comment and share, please. And so we know what you want to see and what we can do. We are up for anything, all the adventures, all the things. Hopefully this doesn't hurt for much longer so that I can do all the things again. So we will see you soon.
See you soon.
I'm going to bring this closer because I can't bend my back.
I can stop.